need to laugh, and when the sun is out.
Alright, I'm JJ.
And I'm Travis.
And we're doing a beer review. You know, one thing I did want to say, you know, we're not your typical beer review guys. If you look on YouTube and look up beer review guys, there's a lot of geeks out there.
They're pretty stuffy.
They're pretty stuffy.
Yeah.
Beer's supposed to be fun.
It is.
It's not wine. You know,
Yeah.
there's no woodsy undertones and hints of freshly mown grass here. You know what I mean?
But I have had beers that have hints of freshly mown grass.
But I'm serious. Like, this is supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to, you know, we're not supposed to swirl it. And I get the whole aerating and that kind of stuff. But you know what? Beer's fun.
I feel like in the beginning we just hated everything. And
Right.
like, even Watson even said, oh, you guys actually liked that Tommy Knocker IPA and a half. I said it was good. It was actually good
It
beer.
was real good.
You know, he's almost thought like we were just trying to bash everything. And that's not the case. It's more about
It's
honesty.
objective.
And,
Oh, yeah.
Agreed. You know, it's more about getting the word out about these things.
Absolutely. So today we're doing 3 beers. We're doing Rivertowne Hop Lace White IPA, Erie Johnny Rails Pumpkin Ale, and Longtrail Pumpkin Ale. So we'll have like a pumpkin ale battle at the end. We'll do the Hop Lace first.
Cool.
Yeah, so.
And you're going old school? You got the red Sharpie back?
Yes, absolutely. Red Sharpie's back. You know, we should really go for some advertising money for this.
Sure.
You know.
Or like copyright infringement, we'll go to jail.
Hey guys, YouTube, click on replay a ton of times.
Yep.
Get the views up. Let's go.
And try to share these. Share it on your Facebook page, sincerely, so everybody finds out about this.
It is fun. All right, let's crack it open. A white IPA. I guess they came out in the last couple of years. It's a Belgian white style beer.
You know, I pass by them because I don't drink many Belgians. So
Right.
I'm sort of anxious to try it.
It's a Belgian white, and they hop
It's
it
a
up.
hoppy
They
Belgian.
hop it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to explain what this white orb is?
This white orb is new professional equipment that we have.
Because one thing I have heard is that the sound is very bad.
Okay, well,
So now-
we're gonna fix that. Today the sound will be better.
Look at the floaters.
This will be cloudy. This is going to be a cloudy beer because it's a white IPA. What's meant to be cloudy?
What causes the cloud?
It's the yeast.
Is it?
Because it won't bottom. Most yeast, when it's done fermenting, it falls to the bottom and creates a cake called the mother, whatever you want to call it. In a white ale, the yeast does not fall to the bottom. It stays present in the beer.
It stays suspended?
Correct.
So this didn't come from pouring. This
No.
won't settle out.
No.
But it will settle out in other Belgian style beers.
Most Belgian beers are cloudy and sometimes a little chunky at times.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to have that. It smells good.
It smells good.
Yeah. I actually smell like
It smells like an IPA.
orangey. I smell. Yeah,
It's nuts. Have you ever had this beer?
That's pretty good.
Have you ever had it?
No. I do taste the Belgian white. I taste the yeast. I taste the light. You know.
It tastes like a hoppy saison.
Correct.
You know.
Yeah.
And I like saisons. So if I was to see a white beer, I would have something similar to this.
Correct.
So I like saisons. This is good.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I associate that back flavor that I don't keep calling Belgian yeast. I associate it with like breakfast. Like to me, this would be good for like at brunch, which I know sounds odd.
This
But
is
it's
a
like-
mimosa.
But yeah, it's sort of like crisp and refreshing,
Yeah.
almost because of the citrusy.
Right.
Because when you drink a mimosa, you get that little bit of dry, and then you get the orange and the citrus. So
Well,
to me,
mimosas are meant to get rid of the hangover.
this would get rid of my hangover.
So this is 6.2%.
I was
So
just
it's a
curious
pretty
about that.
sessionable beer. I don't have the IBUs on it.
The can's 12 ounces. I can see that from here.
Correct.
I like it. It's a
Yeah,
little sweeter than the
good.
saison that I would like.
But it has more hops than
But it's got more
Saison.
hops, so-
Saison's typically it's coriander, cardamom, it has those spices. Where this, I'm not sure they put the spices in it because the hops.
I wonder.
Yeah, the hops are overpowered.
Yeah. Am I supposed to drink the? I guess you do drink the yeast because it's suspended. Do you drink the yeast in one that settles out? Honestly, I don't know.
You're supposed to roll them. You get a bottle out of the case. Any Belgian beer or wheat beer or white beer, you're supposed to roll slowly on the table to mix that mother up on the bottom, and then pour it in the glass.
My brother-in-law loves Belgians, and I heard he told me that you do the opposite. You pour the beer out, leave it in the bottom,
You swirl it.
and then pour it in a separate glass.
Yeah.
You try the beer.
Yeah.
If it needs to be more funky, add some to it.
That's for people who have hints of freshly mown grass.
He is a prima donna. He is a prima donna. Mike, love you. Good guy, but man.
You know, I wasn't real thrilled with these styles when they first came out, but this is a good one. I'd give it, I'd give it like 7 out of 10. It's like 7 out of 10, something like that. Definitely worth drinking.
I've had better Belgian IPAs or white IPAs, I guess, or Saison IPAs.
Right.
Or
There's not many people that make them.
Like American Saisons or whatever, but I like it. It's good.
Well, the Erie 6.5%, 12 IBUs, and the Longtrail is 5.5%, 22 IBUs. Pretty similar. The Johnny Rails from Erie, though, is a blonde base, where the Longtrail is a brown ale.
So they take a blonde beer
Yeah,
and add the pumpkin to it.
correct.
Versus a brown.
See, they're different kind of pumpkins. So maybe we should do it
We should do
differently.
it, yeah. So what would example of a brown beer then?
Oh,
Like a Newcastle?
Yeah, something like that. A brown ale base. So you're looking at almost like a Dogfish Head India Brown without the IPA.
So then how about a blonde?
A blonde Leffe blonde. You ever have Leffe?
I've had it.
Bumagang
I had
wit.
brew. Okay.
Even like a wit beer is kind of like a blonde.
But that's not a white.
Right. They a white is a blonde is typically filtered yeast out. They filter the yeast out.
Okay. That's important information to know.
The Sharpie's back. We're going with red this week.
It's for that Halloween season.
Yeah. I'll smell it.
Again, I love the aroma of pumpkin beers.
Here, I'll let you do yours. Not a whole lot of head.
It's very spicy.
Extremely though.
To me, it smells spicy.
You got more than I do. What the hell?
I'm a bigger guy than you, so. I think the hardest part of a pumpkin beer is balancing the spice and the sweet.
Mm-hmm.
If you could balance the two, like a pumpkin's too sweet. And the Wire Vodka that we tried, it was less sweet and more spicy, but not too spicy.
I still want to try that Point pumpkin this year. Point's a great pumpkin.
Are you getting it here?
We have it. That's the one that's number 7 on Beer Advocate.
One
Top
back,
50.
please.
We'll do that. Let's go.
Yeah, no, just, tastes like pumpkin water. Is it the blonde one?
Yeah,
It tastes like pumpkin water.
there's no head. Like
There's nothing.
There's no fizziness. There's nothing. It's flat.
There's no carbonation at all.
Yeah. I'm a little disappointed.
Just curious.
This is the doesn't suck.
Nothing will ever go in the sucks category. Because
Well,
there's still alcohol in it.
I can't say sucks.
Like an O'Doul's, that would go in the sucks category.
Correct.
I could chug 10 of them, but only because they're not carbonated.
Yeah, it's like water. It's like pumpkin water, 100%.
Yeah.
You drank it fast. You wanted to get it over with.
It's I don't want to say it's not very good. But again, if it was a little more beerish, like carbonated.
I don't think they tried real hard on that.
I wonder.
It's almost like they just kind of like, let's put out a pumpkin, we gotta do it.
We'll sell it. People buy it.
Right.
It's the time of year.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't necessarily like it very much.
Yeah, sorry. And I like some of Erie's stuff. I mean, I'll tell you,
What was the one you said? It was a Longtrail? No, you said
Point, Stevens Point Pumpkin. It's called Wild Hog
no,
Pumpkin.
from Erie.
Railbender.
Yeah.
Railbender's good.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I never saw that before. I'm going to write that down.
Alright, let's do the Longtrail Pumpkin. You know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about inviting a sales rep in on one of these for some of the breweries.
I've been looking for a special guest idea.
Yeah.
Best case for me would be like a chicken bikini.
Right.
But you can't do that.
No.
No.
Yeah, you're eliminating some of your demographics.
But in all seriousness, I've been trying to get Watson to come down.
Oh, really?
I want him to show up, and I want him to just make an appearance, or sit in, And I have a feeling if we badmouth him enough, he'll be down. Like, I'm calling you out, Dave Watson, to come on this show and prove us wrong.
People want you on this show now. They're emailing me.
I got a lot of correspondence about Dave Watson. There's a little Dave Watson fan club.
I took the bigger cup
I don't.
this time. I'm sorry.
You must know this is a good beer.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
That color tells me it's spicy.
It just might be the dark.
Oh, that's right. This is the brown, right?
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't have a lot of
It smells
pumpkin
like a
smell.
Belgian beer.
Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of pumpkin smell to it. Or head.
That's what she said. No, that's what he said.
That's what he said.
Doesn't taste pumpkin-y at all.
Nah, it tastes like a brown ale. What the? You got duped.
It's not even a very good brown ale.
You know, I hate to say it, and Rich Allen, please forgive me, but everything that Longtrail does is kind of entry level,
Very mediocre.
except for Limbo.
Limbo's very good.
Limbo is very good.
Limbo's a very good beer.
But everything else is kind of entry level, and I mean, forgive me, please forgive me for saying it, but Limbo is really good, but everything else is just kind of.
Why don't they push the Limbo? Why aren't they making a shit ton of Limbo?
They can't make it fast enough. We
So-
get like 5 cases in, and then like 4 weeks later, we'll see it again. Like
Yeah.
it's,
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
A lot of times when you see it, it's either gone or it's old. You know, so if you see it sitting somewhere, it's old. You know, and not that anything is old, but the aroma. Yeah. It's the only reason you buy it.
Right.
But those types of beers, anyway.
Right. See, this show has proven people that we're objective. We don't like everything. And it doesn't have hints of fresh lemongrass.
It doesn't have a hint of anything. I don't even taste really pumpkin.
You know what I think about when I think about snobbish beer reviews? Did you ever see a picture of Garrett Oliver?
If I admit I don't know who Garrett Oliver is, does it make me not a beer guy?
He's the brewer from Brooklyn, the black guy. The black guy from Brooklyn Brewery.
I know Brooklyn Brewery, but I don't know.
So I get these trade magazines, and there's Garrett Oliver, and he's this black guy with a nice shirt on and a bow tie, right?
Oh, I know exactly who he is.
You get the bow tie.
Uh-huh.
And I'm reading this review, and I'm like, I've never tasted a beer that had any of that shit you're describing in it.
And he's making up words so that you want to try it.
Right.
So he can sell his beer or
Right.
the beer that he's reviewing. Yeah.
I need a makeup guy here. I'm starting to sweat.
Can someone dab my forehead, please?
Anyway,
No.
we'll go over to 3 beers. Rivertowne Hop Lace IPA, white IPA. It was good beer.
It was good.
I liked it. It's not my style, not my personal
Yeah, I
style.
wouldn't call it case-worthy, but
I
I wouldn't send it back.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, if you like that Belgian white flavor with an IPA, it's good. It's for you. I mean, the Erie, watery, no head at all, flat, just yeah. Longtrail, pumpkin ale, no pumpkin flavor whatsoever.
I wish it was Limbo.
Yeah. I was like, don't fool me like that. Anyway, I'm JJ,
And I'm Travis.
and we have no hints of fresh lemongrass. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook,
Like us on Facebook.
YouTube,
Share on Facebook. And subscribe on YouTube.
and think link.
One day,